Oh my god, why is this like a police interrogation? Hello and welcome to the series that presents you a way to go through winter and fight depression together. The message that I want to send is that there is an easy way that you can use in your house to feel better during winter. So I'm going to reveal it, show you how to use it, and talk about the negative and the positive aspects about it. Let's see what's about. In the last video, we talked about vitamin D3 as an ally against winter depression. And today I'm going to reveal you another element that can help us during our winter blues. So, without further ado, here you have it. This is the blue light, also known as the light therapy and also known as the bright light therapy. Let's see what it's all about. Question is, how can this small object help us? This device can, in a way, substitute the sun. In winter, because of the inclination of the earth, we are not able to get the same sun exposure as we have during the other seasons. And this can affect our mood and also our circadian rhythm, something that I'm going to explain later. So unless you're a vampire, the absence of the sun can have a negative impact. So, why is this object called blue light and how exactly does it work? The reason why it's called blue light is because it only displays this color that has a specific wavelength between 400 and 495. Just to make a comparison, a nanometer is like a billionth of a meter. So because every single color of the spectrum has its own unique electromagnetic radiation, the shorter the wavelength and the more energy it can produce. So this is the reason why we're using the blue light, because it's the one that contains more energy. In our bodies, the circadian rhythm, something that I mentioned before, it's like our internal biological clock. The reason why the blue light works is because it's the only one that can activate SCN, which is the suprachiasmatic nucleus, in other words, the circadian rhythm clock. Also, surprisingly, the blue light therapy is also used to cure bad skin and to get rid of acne. That's also something to take in consideration. So here you have a demonstration on how I'm using it. Hello guys, so I want to show you how does this lamp work when it's complete darkness. And this is not even the full potential. This is the full potential. These are 10,000 lux. So whenever you don't feel like waking up in the morning, then you have this super strong lamp that can really help you. It's better than coffee sometimes. Anyways, I suggested it to use it with also with your lamp, and I'm going to show you also how I usually use it during the morning. As you can see, this here is also a practical example of how I'm using it in the morning. You don't have to stare at it all the time. Actually, you could just leave it there in the room and then just do your things in the morning. Try to find out the right dosage and the right time of the day. And after numerous trials, the most efficient solution seems to be in the morning, like shortly after waking up. And it's suggested a dose of 10,000 lux for approximately 30 minutes, because this appeared to be the most efficient. Till now you heard about the positive aspects, but at the same time there are also some negative aspects. So for me it's a bit funny to talk about negative features, because whenever I think about something like a negative review, especially in media, in TV, I imagine something like this. I guess I just watch too much American TV. Anyways, on a more serious note, I want to share with you also the side effects, especially the ones found in the studies. And I have to admit that I also felt the same. They all talk about insomnia, headache, eye and vision problems, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, anxiety, or feeling weird. I like the feeling weird, by the way. Feeling weird. But yes, I have to admit that I also felt the same symptoms if you're using the lights too much. and especially if you're using it in the evening. So what happened to me is that I really wanted to go out, but it was so dark, and it was also very cold, and I had no motivation. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to use the light, and maybe it's going to give me more energy. So I used it around 9 in the evening, and I have to admit that after that moment I was very energetic and very happy about it, but at the same time it was such a weird feeling. Yeah, I'm using the same word as the scientific papers. Yes, it was such a weird feeling in the evening to have all that energy and also to feel kind of dizzy and a bit overwhelmed. But if this lamp is used correctly, so just for 30 minutes in the morning with maximum 10,000 lux, it can have a very positive impact. You're also going to feel like you don't need to use the lamp all the time. So it's not like you can get addicted or anything. I really hope that this helped, and see you in the next video where we're going to talk about the third method on how to go through winter depression together.